Hello. Happy Saturday. Good afternoon. It's kind of the middle of the day, to be honest with you. So happy noon, I suppose. I'm streaming a bit earlier today, um, mostly because I have some plans for the later afternoon and evening, which I'm very excited about. We're gonna go thrifting, which is fun. For my birthday, I got this 19, I'm gonna guess that it's early 1980s or late 70s two-piece set. It's like this top here is button up and then it has a matching skirt. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's like cotton for the summer, so it's quite light and nice. Um, yeah, love it. Very excited about it. Today, we're going to be continuing on with Sisette's shell challenge. So that is the Victorian shell that we started on Tuesday, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't really I forget. I think we were live on yeah, we were live on Tuesday. I was trying my hardest to find a time on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday to stream again. But I just had too much to do, so that's okay. We'll just stick to the regular streaming schedule. Perhaps next week I'll have a little bit more time. I might be able to add a couple other days in just for funsies. Um, but before we get into it, Bearcase Gaming, thank you so much for the follow, and Joe Cool. Thank you so much for those follows. Welcome to the pod. You're now treasured members. I really want to bring this back one day, but this is my pea in a pod. But he's green, and so the green screen hates him. Um, Maybe one day I won't have the green screen and I'll have like a nice background. But anyways, thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate it. And Milliminute, thank you so much for the shout out. As well as Aces, thank you for the shout out while I was off stream. I really appreciate it. That's very kind. Also, it was Ace's birthday yesterday, so go drop him a follow. He's awesome. Okay, so let's go in. Also, if you need access to the throne link, you can just do !throne in the chat, or if you're watching this on YouTube, it's in the description box. I'm going to take this off the screen for the gameplay portion. That's just a little reminder that we're doing a bit of a fundraiser for that. Okay, so the rules, as usual, are simple. No changing the outside walls or wall height. You can use short walls for fences, railings, or roofing, and there's no pack limitations, but it has to be CC free, so no custom content. Using the hashtag Sisette Victorian. So this is what it looks like before. I decided to place the house right next to it for some YouTube thumbnails, which is fun. And this is what we've made so far. I think it's looking really good. The inside, we're kind of going all over the show here, but we have the basics down. So we have the living room mostly done. The kitchen layout is done. Obviously, I haven't detailed it, and same thing with the dining room. Upstairs, we have sort of a start of a layout for the primary bedroom as well as the nursery over here, which is so cute. I love it so much. And we have a guest bedroom as well. I think I'll start down in the kitchen today. I'd like to add some clutter because we didn't ever really finish it, so I'll go ahead and start with that. So I think what I'll do is I'll definitely add a bread box. That feels very realistic to have in a Victorian home. Paper towel, not so much. I don't want to add anything that maybe wouldn't have existed back then. So even I'm thinking like we use this kind of, you know, kitchen clutter here that looks all old-fashioned. This one is from Horse Ranch, which is a bit of fun. What else do we have? I'd say we should probably get a dish towel here. Let's see if we can find a good color. Maybe just this nice gold one. Put that there. I might even add some like plants to this windowsill if I can sort of cheat it up there. That'd be kind of cute. Oh, this little like firewood thing would be good. Maybe I can just scooch that like right here. The archway should be big enough for Sims to go around that. Actually, is there another fire poker object? Because we do need that, I think. Is it poker? Yes. Oh, it's called a fireplace poker. Or not. Hello? That's so random. Okay, never mind. We'll go into decorations, sculptures. I think it's in there. There's one in the base game, I think. Oh, I might do like a laundry wash tub as well. That'd be kind of fun. Is it in base game? It might not be. That is so random. Where is it? I love the Sims 2 soundtrack as well. It's so cute. Okay, it's not in there. Maybe it's in miscellaneous. Look at this little milk tub thing over there as well. I do love a good milk carton. Sorry, my lips are kind of chapped today. Okie dokie, let's see. Oh, the antique nectar press is kind of cool. Oh, here it is. It is base game. Oh, it's called Tools of Fire. That's stupid. Here, okay, let's put that right there. I think this like brassy one looks nice. Ooh, yeah, I like that one. Maybe we don't need this then, and I can just put that over here. Cute. All right, boom. Now for in here, of course, we want to have this pail of milk somewhere. Maybe I'll put that by the fridge or something. Probably not that spice set. Oh, the radiator. Hold on, let's find a good color and just put one of these in every spot that we can. So one there is good. Wait, why is the lighting weird on that? Oh, there we go. I did have it the right way. I was like, what was the direction of that? Guess we can put one here. Go upstairs and put some in the hallway as well. Maybe like so. And then in this bedroom. This bedroom, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find a I guess I can throw it here. A little strange, but that's okay. Maybe I'll put this one under this window. Not really very centered. Might have to scooch it over like that. Beautiful. Okay. A scale is probably a good idea. It doesn't want to slot to the counter, but I feel like that's kind of fun. You can like weigh your ingredients or something on there. Don't really know what these items are, but it is what it is. I think the base game has the most good stuff for this. Oh, look at this item. This is so cute. Hi, Bengal Cats. Welcome on in. Thank you for sewing your daily button. How are you doing today? Maybe I'll put this up in the primary bedroom. Maybe we'll have like a place to knit up there. Or cross stitch. If I look up the cross stitch box, maybe it'll come up here. It does. Okay. The cottage living pack is just so good. Maybe I'll put it right next to this radiator and then have like a comfy chair there. All right, back to the kitchen. So we're just going through the decorations miscellaneous section. Or were we going through clutter? I don't remember. Either way, we'll start again. It's fine. Plenty of stuff to look through. Oh, right, we were gonna kind of look at base game potentially. Because there is a lot of stuff that's sort of like Victorian coded in there. Oh, the tea set is so good. Let's do that. Maybe we'll have that over here where the bread box is as well. Hold on. Gotta kind of go in like this. Sometimes you just gotta scooch things exactly where you want them. Like that. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay, let's see. What kind of plate do we want on? Because right now it's on like a stump. Actually, hold on. I didn't ever realize that. Is there another one that's like plain? Let me look that up. Pax Cottage Living. Oh, there is. Oh, I'm a silly goose. Let's get this one out. Just by its lonesome. Then we can pick some more unique colors. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I like that one. And then these little canisters of something. Oh, those ones are so good. Put these in this corner. Also this pot, I always like putting this on like wall shelves and stuff. I don't think we have the room for it right now. Maybe I should put some shelves up here actually. Oh, like this kitchen one. I was actually looking for this. I forgot about this. I suppose we can put that here somewhere maybe. Maybe we just get rid of this. We put one of these here instead. I mean, it comes in the green. I think that looks nice. It's not quite the same green. Maybe I'll go with this one. That one's a bit closer. It's a bit teal, but I like it. And what else do we have? Oh, this thing is so good. Or we could have this one here, maybe? No. No, I like it there. Back to decorations. I guess that's most of it. What else would go in a kitchen potentially? There's like a bunch of other stuff too. This doesn't want to go on the shelf up above, but if we size it down, maybe I will be able to raise it up. Oops. We can always move the shelf a little bit. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. So if I go into Sims 3 camera, I can see exactly how much it's floating. And then move this up just to meet it. So now it shouldn't be floating really at all. Slay. All right, then we can bring that corner cabinet back in and probably change the color of this. Maybe I'll do the dark blue. That's kind of nice. Matches the walls a little bit better. Okay. What else? Let's get rid of cottage living here. Sometimes I don't make it all the way to the bottom of the list, so I might go back there first and just see what we might need. A knife rack? I think so. I feel like this one is old school looking. And then I'll probably also put the the washboard. I gotta make sure you use that. The cutting board from the kitchen kit. This is so old now. I think, how many years old is Cool Kitchen stuff? I feel like it's ages old. It's probably like from 2017 or something. It was my very first pack though, because it was on sale. Ooh, this is good. Put this here as well. That's cute. Okay, so we found the knife rack through here. I don't think we need a recipe book, although this would be good over in this corner. Yeah, I'll move the milk canister thing to like over here. That's fun. Cooking books maybe would be nice. I need to make sure there's like enough space for you to actually still cook though. That's cute. What else? Watering cans and stuff can probably go outside. Maybe I'll have some stuff there. I'll put the washboard outside as well, so that we can have a bit of that laundry over there. Plates, I don't think we really need. I feel like we have a good amount of clutter in here. Let me walk through the door and see what it kind of looks like. Okay, so you walk in right here. Got this corner. That's looking pretty good. And then you got your open window and some open shelving. I feel like this wall is kind of blank. I might put some of the upper cabinets over top of this stuff. So let me copy those over then. What height on the wall are they is the question. Looks like they're at this height. Oh no, I like did something, wait, hold on. How tall are they? It's confusing. I think I made it a weird height, but we'll keep it here. That's fine. I can make this one an end piece, so it's a bit more interesting. That's cool. And then you know what I'm thinking is we could do a shelf here, sized up. Oh god, this door is too big. Because it could look like a countertop without the counter underneath. Maybe not that one though. What else could be good for this purpose? Suppose we could just do a regular shelf or something. Do we have a light swatch? Because we have, like, obviously this one already, but I don't want the stuff hanging from the bottom of it again. Just need, like, a regular sort of shelf. That one's not terrible. I kind of want to match this stuff, though. Although I suppose we could just do one of these kind of things. Actually, though, this could go outside. Yeah, that makes more sense. Sorry. Okay. This one's a bit too fancy. Also too fancy for the time period. This one doesn't really make sense for here. Do we have a base game one that just, I don't know, looks a bit better? Because this one would be okay if it had a wood swatch, but it doesn't. I guess we can just use this one. Yeah, that's the same. That's the same color. All right, let's scooch that like right here. I guess that's all right. And maybe we can do the same thing. Well, I suppose we can just do it normally. Hold on, like that. Because the fridge, the fridge is still gonna work that way. I don't think there's gonna be any trouble with that. Scooch this over a little bit. And then over here, we can just put a bunch of cute little decorations. Some smaller ones maybe this time. Maybe some spice. Oh, spices could go here. Right, okay, we'll keep our eye out for that. I don't know where the base game tiny spice rack is, but that's the one I'm thinking of with the raw iron on it. And anything else that looks like it would make sense there. I guess these little pots could do. Plates would be okay. Yeah, these plates are good, actually. Well, if it would behave a bit more. Kind of irritating. That's okay. We'll do it like that. Not a big deal. Oh, this one going here is a good idea, too. That's cute. Okay. Where are my spices? Hello, where have you bloody gone, beach? Not ketchup, that's for sure. Something a wee bit more traditional. Is it not in here? Hold on, let me go base game. I must have missed it, right? No? Is it in sculptures? That'd be so random. No, it's not in sculptures. Miscellaneous. Half the kitchen stuff is in here for some reason, so it probably is. Which is a bit annoying, actually. We could use one of these also. Put that over here somewhere. Not you. Oh, here it is. Jesus. Oh, it's not gonna wanna behave. Okay, I'm just gonna do it anyway. There we go. This thing also would be good. Maybe I will size that down. And put that somewhere. It's a bit of fun. Yeah. Cute. That's fun. Get your drinks there, whatever. Oh, this old-timey camera is fun. Let's put that somewhere. We scooch that onto one of these tables. Yeah, that table there could be good for that. The base game has a ton of good stuff for like a Victorian home. So what are these corner cabinets called? This one's, oh god. I guess I'll take off base game. If all of these corner pieces are in miscellaneous, I'll just look here. I'm thinking we get a hutch in here, if we can fit it, or some of these corner cabinet things. So this one can go here. This is another option for a hutch. I do like this one. It's a bit nicer. I love the one from Realm of Magic. Ooh, this trunk is gonna be good. Maybe we'll put this in the parents' room. We don't have like an office, but that's okay. We didn't have a whole lot of space here. Better to work with what you have for sure. I do like this china hutch, but it's a little bit too tall and stuff. I think it needs to be a bit shorter. Is this the only corner racks we have? I think we have more. We have one with like cats and dogs, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. It might be considered a shelf, but I don't think you can slot anything to it, so it shouldn't be under there anyway. Oh yeah, here we go. All right, I think that's the extent of what we're gonna look through. So for this one, we could do the fully brown one, we could do the light wood. This one has a lot more options. I like this one. Ooh, I like that one too. See, the problem is that the wood swatches don't really go. This is the only thing. I like the height of it, but we'll just go with this guy. Does this have a similar swatch? It does. Great. I can put that right here. Then we'll have like a plant in the corner or something. It's kind of fun. What kind of plant do we do? Do we go fancy or slightly less fancy? There's so many different versions of Victorian. Like if you want to go fancy Victorian, you could get one of these kind of things. But I'm thinking we do more of like a hillbilly situation. Maybe, I don't know. It's just gonna keep scrolling until I find the right thing. Because these are far too modern. They're gorgeous, but they're too modern. And then some of these ones don't really make sense for the space. Yeah, I think our best bet is actually like this one, or maybe, where'd it go? I'll find it. It was Horse Ranch. Yeah, this one. Like a flower arrangement almost. That's cute. Is there a darker gray? Oh. Oh, that's cool. Yellow or purple? I think probably the yellow one. Just the original is fine. Okay. We have a radiator there. Maybe we do some art on this wall here. I would like to hang a tapestry of some kind, I think. So I might actually go into wall decorations first, because the wallpaper is already quite busy. So we don't have to do anything too crazy. Well, we could do one of these in the hallway. I do feel like that would be reasonable. Oh, Jesus, it's so hard to see the walls here, but about there. Plus this would be this color. Okay, back to this wall and the tapestries. So we have the movie hangout one, which I don't think has any plain swatches. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Not really the vibes. There's also the vampires one, which we could go for like a family tree vibe, potentially. I like that one. The chair color is like blue though, so maybe I go with this one. It's kind of cool. What else? Oh, I should do a, what's it called? Pedestal thing. Because it's considered a miscellaneous surface. Yeah, like that. And then we put like a vase, a vase on it. I just rewatched Hercules the other day, and there's that one funny line that's like, they painted his face on every vase, and then the other muse is like, on every vase. And I just, I think that's pretty funny. So when you look up vase, apparently vases don't come up. Flowers do. This is huge. I don't think I've ever seen how big this is before. Rip. This is also too big. Do we not just have like... Okay, well. I'll go into sculptures then. We can find like a bust or something. Where's our lady? Maybe not her. Where's the gold one? Where is she? She's from the base game. I also like this one though. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. It's not considered a vase. That one's pretty though. Our gold lady is still... Whoa, I didn't realize we had a giant horse sculpture. That's interesting. We could put in Yoda. Here she is. Cordelia's bust. Beautiful. Now all we need is some lighting in here. I might also put a rug underneath. Okay, what kind of lighting? We have this one in here. I'm thinking one of those candle chandeliers. So there's this one from Get Together, which is not too bad. Not super realistic though. There's also this one from Vampires, which we're using a lot of, so that might be our best bet here. The colors are a little bit hard to tell, but that one's kind of nice. We also can do like a gold one. What else do we have? Sorry. Oh, I love this one. It is very fancy. Well, you know what though? These people can be fancy. If they would like to be. This one came with Life and Death. It is so gorgeous. If you go in here, how tall is this? Oh, that's totally fine. We're gonna be sitting on the table anyway, so it's fine. Your head's like right here. This is pretty. Look at all the detail. Slay. Okay. Let's do a little decoration for on top of the table. Some kind of bouquet or something. Oops. We have a new one. Ooh, I like that. That's so pretty. All right, and then rug time. Oh man, my water's empty. I'll fill it on our first break. Okay. This is the time we bring in an interesting rug like this, potentially. Ooh. I don't mind this one. It's kind of got that green coming into it. It's a little bit small. I don't know if I'll put it over there for now. I don't dislike it. I just don't know if it's quite right. Oh man. The werewolves one. Oh, we could get this one in. Oh. I might have to size it up because that is almost perfect. So if we scale that 1.1. All right, 1.15. I feel like that is so cute. All right, let me come in through here. So we're at a sim height now. Ooh. This is pretty. All right, let's get a curtain for this little window here. Because, of course, why wouldn't you cover up as much light as possible in this game? Yeah, okay. Actually, we do need some windows on this side. I think I saved that for later because I was being careful with that. I didn't know what I was going to do yet. But we can just scooch these down now. So like this side could have one. And maybe we do another one of these tiny ones for the stairway. Does that make sense? Kinda. It more works like here-ish. Yeah, that works there. This is a good spot for a window though. Okay, so for our curtain in here, Victorian curtain. Honestly, base game is probably going to be where it's at. Oh, this one's good. Yeah, I like this. Is there like a slightly bigger version of this? Yep, that's the one. Yeah, this is cool. All right, for in here, we're gonna want like, probably just, yeah, plain brown is good. Is that black? Yeah, that one's black. The brown is nice, I like it. And then we just need to scooch this over. I might actually delete this, or, yeah, I don't know if I like that anymore. We can put this in here and then that room still feels very full. Over here, I wonder if we should do, like, if we need curtains at all, because we could have something like this, which is fine, but it makes it a little bit difficult because you have to like match them a little bit. I don't think the kitchen needs any. In here, yes, though. I do think we should have one somewhere. Also, I need to add some more of this kind of stuff around. Right now I'm just looking at style rather than color. Because it's easier to, you know, find stuff. Ooh. Why is this sticking through? That's so unfair. This would be perfect. Why are you doing that? Do we just ignore it? I feel like we do. I can't ignore it. Well, maybe I can. Hold on. It kind of ruins the nice... Well, it doesn't ruin the nice windows. It's actually not that bad. What color shall we do in here, though? Because we've got quite a number of colors going. This one matches, sort of. What about you? Oh, yeah, that one's good. Can I... If I scale this, maybe it'll help. We could do like 1.1. No, it still pokes through. Ugh, okay. 1. Let's move it. Can I just scooch it forward a little bit? How do I do this? I never know. No, see, why does it do that now? I don't understand. I don't want it in this plane. I want it in like another one. Never mind. Hold on, I can just alt place this myself. It's fine. Dang. Why does it want to do that? Is there another cats and dogs thing that we can use actually? That might help. Oh, there is a wider one, actually. Then it for sure won't cover it. Yeah, that's fine. That's a bit of a workaround there. I like that. Okay. The kitchen also needs a light now that I'm remembering. We could do wall lights in here maybe because we don't have a whole lot on the walls. So let's see here. Not cats and dogs, just anything. Probably we will choose something with candles though. So we've got like this one here. We also have, I think Life and Death came with a new one that's all spooky. Maybe. Who just came out with another candle? There's like a new candle in some pack. I don't remember. I might be imagining that. Or alternatively, I just might not have it yet. There's... Oh, is it you? No. No, I won't use My Wedding Stories if I can help it. Okay, so for this one... Oh, I do like that greenish one. Maybe I'll use this in the hallways here. It's not really a good place for it, but I guess we'll start here. I'll put one of these as well, like here-ish. This is difficult. Hello? The height of the door is about here. I think that works. Yeah, maybe? Is that sort of the height we're going for? Probably. Okay, so that is definitely the height. Sorry, I just like had to go into focus mode. I'm just gonna scooch it over though so it doesn't catch this thing on fire. And same over here, probably just move this over a little bit. And if we need to, we can add more lights. I think this hallway is probably okay with just this amount of stuff. Yeah. And then on this guy, we'll have another, maybe another plant would be good, actually. I love this life and death one. Slay. Okay, all right. Now this is mostly finished. Downstairs at least. Oh yes, lighting in here, okay. I think we should have one from the ceiling now that I'm thinking about it. It's just too, there's already a lot on the walls, I think. So in that case, I think what I'll do is have like something medium nice, but because the owners would likely not work a whole lot in the kitchen, they wouldn't really care about it as much. So more like this kind of thing, like just a single light bulb. I don't hate this one. That's kind of difficult. There's not very many, actually. When you get down to it, it's slim pickings out here. Oh, let's use this one. This base game one reminds me a lot of one that I had as a kid growing up. My childhood home had a weird old lamp like this. It was so ugly. All right. The lighting is good off of it as well, which is kind of shocking. All right, kitchen's done. I think the downstairs is pretty much complete. We'll have obviously like the outside to do, but that's a future problem. Okay, so then upstairs, let's finish this primary bedroom. So I want to put this like chest of drawer, well, not chest of drawers, but this chest at the end of the bed here. I feel like that's super fun. Add the red in, and then we wanted to put some kind of a comfy chair here, like a living chair. A rocking chair would be cute too. We already do have a rocking chair. Maybe this life and death one though, because it's so cute. Unfortunately, these kind of need a lot of space to work. So I guess I'll put it like that. I don't know. We'll have like a curtain so it's looks a bit nicer. I definitely want this to have this pattern on it. Ooh, the red one. Yes, we're tying in the red there. I've decided it. That's beautiful. Okay, and then over here, I think we can grab an actual, you know, dresser set of drawers kind of thing. Because we don't have one yet. We have a vanity, which is gorge, but we don't have a dresser drawer yet. We can do this thing. It's not as interesting. Oh, wait, this one is cool. I feel like that suits it really nicely. Even the color, the base color there is really good. Is there a slightly darker one, though? Ooh. Yeah, I love that. The mirror on it is everything. Okay, let's get a beautiful set of paintings and posters and stuff. Like, I think this whole wall here can have, oh Jesus, sorry, can have a really nice set of wall art. I'm thinking specifically, ooh. Anyways, a gallery wall. And there's a couple of them now in the game that are really nice. And there's even ones that are in the base game. So I might utilize a base game set, potentially. Oh, this Love Struck one's pretty good too. I'm going to put a couple options down. I might even stick some together, but I don't want it to be too overwhelming. Let's see. This is a bunch of diplomas. This thing is pretty. Oh, I love this one too. The burnt portrait. We gotta use that somewhere. The cottage living one is okay. It's not really, or sorry, the spooky, whatever this is called. That one's okay. This one as well. Classic base game one. Okay. I think, let me see this one again. This one has a lot of cool stuff. Let me see here. The portraits are probably the best. I just don't love the colors that they have here. Like, why aren't they all the same frame, you know? That one's nice. Maybe this can go out in this hallway here. Oh, there's not... There is not a free wall. Just kidding. Alright, well, let's instead add a couple of these together. So maybe we do these two. See if we can get something similar. Oh, this one only has like gold. Dang. Well, whatever. It only has gold and white. That's so lame. That one's okay. I guess we can do that. That's fine. Then we've got this one, which I think will fit perfectly here. Yeah. This is the vampires one, which we love. You know, maybe I don't want to have like explicit vampire acknowledgement right there though. This one can have the nice brown. This thing maybe we can put in the hallway. There's really just not that much space. Jeez. Okay, well, guest bedroom then. The guest bedroom can just look at our dead ancestor or whatever. It's so pretty though. This one highlights the burnt part, I think, a bit better. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. And what else do we need? We've got quite a bit of stuff in here already. That's looking pretty good. Okay. Back to putting some holes in the wall and whatnot. We definitely want to make this place look a little bit worse for the wear. So I'm going around and just adding spider webs and everything to a bunch of different places so that it looks a lot more well loved. And then as for these, oh, that's so pretty. That would cause a fire for sure. But we're gonna do it anyway. I might actually, well then can I move that maybe? Maybe I should put it under here. Yeah, that's probably a fine place for it as well. Okay, so then the color of these though should probably be more chill. Yeah, let's just do the brown again. Matches the downstairs, looks cool, you know. It's fun. The brick, I don't know if it should show brick is the thing, because I've been pretending that this is like made of wood. So, probably be consistent about that. Put that up there then. This wall can maybe have another big crack in it. Poor wallpaper. Nice, okay. I suppose we can do this guest room now. I'm gonna change this flooring to be a different color. Just so it matches things. But actually, that looks red on the screen. That's not what I meant. Nope, not that one either. This one? Why do they all look red over there? Which one is meant to match this bed here? That is the question. Maybe that one's best because it just matches the wall a bit better. We can ignore the difference there. That's fine. Oh yeah, wait. I forgot to put a hold on. I forgot to put a bedside table here. We don't have one on the other side because it's too squishy of a room, but I'm not really worried about it. This is, after all, a haunted house. So, ooh, this is kind of fun. We can pretend that there's just like, they put like a sheet over this because the occupants no longer live here. Guess I can do the lighting while I'm here. Okay, a Victorian lamp. Let's see. That one's not bad. Oh no, we gotta use this one. I love this kind of stuff. It's so cool. Maybe we'll also have a lamp over here. Oh, I could do a standing lamp actually. Right here somewhere. Which one makes the most sense? Probably this. Actually, you know what? This one's pretty interesting. This looks like it would more go over... Oh my god, I lost it. It would go over here, though, to show some light into where you're crocheting. Oh, and there's red. I don't know if it's my favorite red, though. I just wish this had a couple of more normal swatches, because it's like... It's nice, but it's really dark. Does not really do its job. Okay, yeah, but now that I think about it, the standing lamp should probably be in this area, so. Let me look. I can see here. I think the cats and dogs one should be good. Yeah, that seems like a good spot for it. I don't think the... Like, I think the, sorry. I think the cats and dogs one has some more plain swatches as well, because this room is already quite busy as is. Is this clipping into the wall? Okay, sorry. This was in the wall, in fact, my bad. Let's just pull that out a little bit more. But that's a good spot for it, because I think that makes sense. Give some ambient lighting off. And then now we can put a desk lamp on this little guy. Ooh, probably just one of these things is good. I like that color. And then I can pull the wall sconce thingies from downstairs too and put a couple around. We've got a couple of free walls, so maybe I'll do... Was it here? Hold on, how high were these? Oh, they were above that. Okay, interesting. Put that there, and then we'll put one here, I guess? Where is it? Oh yeah, I guess it is there. Okay. One there, and then, oh, maybe we should have one on this wall. I'll get rid of that. That's fine. That's some fun ambient lighting right there. Gorgina. Okay, for the kids' room, we don't have very much wall space. So I'm thinking we do another ceiling thing, like this one. Makes sense to me. All right, anyways, back over here to this room. This wallpaper is now maybe not my fave. I'm thinking we do the fully just like brown one, or let me look at Life and Death again. One of these bad boys. We could. It does not match this at all, though. The green one's kind of interesting. Oh, I like this one. A little dark, but it does look like a guest room. And it's almost nice that it's not my favorite. Actually, let me go to Spooky Day because now that I'm kind of thinking about it, is it a terrible pack? Kind of. Objectively, it has like no items in it. It has nearly, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. It has the same amount of money, or same amount of items as a modern kit does, because kits have 25 items usually. It does have cast items, but this is pathetic, I will say. This is a good idea though, because if I can have like a covered chair in here, I just think that's interesting, you know? So it's kind of like a abandoned room again. I don't know. Bit of fun. And then maybe we'll also have like an exposed one. And then it kind of just looks like one got unearthed. I don't know if I'll be able to find something that's the exact like dimensions of this, but it does just look like a base game one, so let me see if I can find that. Also, we have an ad coming up shortly, so I'll be taking a 3-minute break during that time. You're not going to miss anything. I'm just going to go refill my water basically, and then we'll come back together. But like we could do this but size down or something potentially. There's a couple other base game ones, like this one maybe would be good. I can also use tool mod to make it a bit smaller. I think that's a pretty good color. Let me save the game. All right, you should be back from ads now. Oh, sorry. It took longer than I thought because I had to refill the water filter, like Brita filter thing. Anyways, I'm back. Thank you for being patient. My glasses back on so I can see what's happening. Okay, so how big is this if I size it down? Okay, what I'm thinking is I scale it to 0.28. Sorry about that. Where'd it go? Is that the size? No, I think 0.9 is better. 0.9 maybe? I can't tell anymore. No, that's definitely still bigger. No, not elevate. Hold on. Scale 0.85. I think that's close enough that most people aren't going to see the difference. Just give me a second here. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I had to blow my nose. I think this looks pretty good because then if we put them side by side over here, this is what it looks like. And that to me is like close enough that I'm like, ooh, okay, I see you. Same thing with this chair. I think that like just makes sense. And then what we can do is instead of having real window coverings, we can maybe have like tarps in here or something. Or just like giant pieces of fabric almost. I don't know if that makes any sense, but for some reason it does to me. And then there's, well, I guess it's not really like a nice white sheet, but that one's okay. What else could look like that though? Because I just feel like that's like a fun vibe, is to pretend that it's a completely abandoned house. Let's see. Oh, you know what? We could use the spooky stuff curtains. I didn't really even think about that, but I suppose we could do that as well. They are spooky. Spooky and abandoned. I think that makes sense. And then we can get some lamps on these side tables here. Maybe these ones are just like candles. It's kind of interesting. Oh, that one's going to be floating, isn't it? I will make sure to lower it, though. Why don't you want to be in the middle? Oh, it is. I'm just silly. But this one, I assume, is floating. Yes, okay. So we're going to do elevate, negative 0... No, negative... Yeah, 0.15? Or that's 25. 15. 0.05. Good. That's the ticket. All right, so now it has a couple of candles on it, which is kind of neat. Maybe we have like a big wardrobe against here. I didn't even check to see if this was in the middle of the room. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Just doesn't look like it is, but that's okay. I almost want there to be a bigger wardrobe in here. I guess it's harder to tell that this is not the primary then, but I don't mind this one. Bum, bum, bum. Da, 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 da. Oh, this one. Because we have a vanity in the other room, but this one is now kind of like a cross between the two, which is a bit of fun. Do you have like an interesting color? It does have red. It has red and blue. Does it have black? This is the black and white version. Actually, this one matches the walls remarkably well. Oh, right. I forgot the painting was there. Hold on. We'll move the painting. The painting can go on this wall. The nice haunted painting. Hold on. Scooch that there. Yeah, that looks good. All right, let's get some kind of other light in here. Maybe we'll do... Another candle one. I'm thinking we do the tiny one from Vampires. We could do the big one, but that's a little bit much. Also, what I'll do is I'll have all of these lights off in the end after I've finished everything else. Let's get a nice flooring in here. Or like a rug. This time I will search by color just because I'm like having a harder time remembering what we have here. So we could get one of these guys maybe. That one's pretty fun actually. Do we have that downstairs? No. I do like how worn out it is. Let me check to see if there's any other ones like that though first. I don't think so. Nope. Okay, I think that one is actually kind of perfect for this room now. It takes up a good amount of space. Okay, and then I guess, what are some final things we should do in this room? We have the beautiful painting on this wall. We have like this wall kind of covered. Maybe I can just have like a little... I don't know. Some kind of surface. Let me check the miscellaneous category. Sorry, my ears itchy. Don't mind me. One thing about me, my ear will always be itchy. And everyone looks at me weird, but you know what? If you had an itchy ear, you'd be annoyed too. And you'd probably do anything you could to figure it out. Let's do a pile of books around here. That's cute. I like that idea. You know, have like a couple random old book piles. Oh my god. Help me. Jeez Louise. There we go. I think it's partly because my... Oh, you can't even see. It's probably because the room I'm in is very warm right now. It's getting to be that time of year. Oh, you know what would be good here, actually? This stuff. To show that it's really like an old, abandoned sort of room. Oh, I like that. That's cool. I feel like the original is probably our best bet, though. Okay, what else do we have that's sort of old and abandoned? I guess we could check... What's it called? Wait, where is this from again? Oh, Basement Treasures. Yes, hold on. That's what I need. I need rundown things. But rundown that look semi-Victorian. Oh, yes, this bad boy right here. We gotta put this somewhere. Maybe here? Yeah, love this. Oh my god, this item is so cool. With the cracked one. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, love that. What else could we use? I guess these like sad wall decals and stuff. What else do we have? We have scratches, a bit of like mold and stuff along the bottom. I'm gonna have to kind of just put that everywhere. Can't really fit this. Can I fit this in here? I don't have a long enough wall to do that. Maybe there. Oh my gosh, not the mold. I guess we can put that behind this thing. I bet that thing has definitely gone moldy. What other packs have like nastiness? I think vampires would be a good thing to look at as well. Some more of these kinds of bad boys everywhere. Some more holes and cracks, some scuffs. We'll definitely do that around here too. The water stains will be perfect for all the bathrooms. Definitely need some water stains all over the floors and the walls. It's actually easier to put them on while I can still see before I've chosen, you know, any particular wallpaper. So I'll make it some advantage of that right now while I can. Floor stuff is also good. I know Strangerville has some good floor muck and nastiness. I know this is probably not what Sisette wanted out of this build challenge. I feel bad. I'm like making this all nasty and like completely gross, but well, it's realistic. We wanted a Victorian home and we're getting a home that hasn't been seen since the Victorian era, so what can you do? All right, that's good for now. And then where are my other rugs? Hold on. My other nasty rugs. Yes, this one. This water stain is enormous. Fits in there good though. Oops, this needs to be like scooched against the wall. Oh, it's so ugly. All right, that all works okay. Maybe even like a crack in the floor tile would be good in the kitchen or something. What other things? We could have like a little punch kind of mark here. Oh. I don't know if there's anything else that would make sense. What about in the paintings again? We've mostly used all of this stuff. Oh, this stuff from Life and Death. Ooh, wait, hold on. I thought this was the wall one. Yeah, this is in paintings and posters, but it's not going on the wall. Okay. I guess we can put this in the floor, though. It'd be more reasonable to see it in the floor, maybe upstairs. Like, I'll put it half under the bed. That's so cool. Yeah, let me go jump to Life and Death then I'll find it a bit easier. Do you have other shapes of things? I do love this. Just have that casually in the corner here, maybe. We do have some other scuffs, but they're mainly like brick sort of ones. And I guess we could put those outside, to be fair. Potential anyway. Do we have colors in this one? We do. That's good. Get some other big cracks going out here. Now I'm just putting random details in because it feels right to do so. Same thing down here. We can get these giant ones from Jungle Adventure. That's cool. I love the vertical looking ones. They're really cool. Can't fit very many horizontal ones about, but I like that. Ooh, that one looks good there. It's kind of nice to have these on the walls because otherwise they're quite plain. All right, and then we'll do the upstairs. Let's do this side. Grab another one of these wall ruins things. We'll also have some vines all over the walls, but I haven't really got to that yet. Okay. That's good. Oh, jeez. Sorry. It's all good. Let's pick some wallpaper for this upstairs hallway because I have not done anything in here yet. I'm excited. This is starting to come together. I really like that I took this direction with it. At first I was just trying to make it really nice, and now I'm like, ruin it. Ruin it with the vibes of a place that has been condemned. Because why not? Why wouldn't you want that? The downstairs is just using a base game wallpaper, but upstairs I think we can use the life and death one. Unless there's another good paneling one. I don't think so. The floor transitions are always weird, but you know what? We're gonna deal with it. Can we, what do we have? What have we not used yet up here? We could go with this like purpley bluish one, because we don't have that color scheme yet. It is a lot though. I almost prefer just using like this nasty city living one, but it's too like modern and plain, I think. I need an eye-catching pattern. Okay, what about if we just looked up vampires? Because we have used the vampires one before in this house. So we have a precedent for it. Like this one, George. Actually, I really like this dark color. The one that it automatically comes with is quite nice. Oh, we don't have a railing. If you're a child here, you're just gonna fall down the stairs. Whoops. Oh god, what did I just do? Undo that. Take off vampires. Just need some kind of brown railing here. That one's okay. It doesn't really match though. I want that sort of cherry looking wood. That like reddish brown. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this one from Jungle Adventure would be good. I haven't used this one before. That's actually kind of perfect. Oh yeah, I like that for up here. Slay. All right, now let's get some art in here that isn't just us destroying the walls. We'll put a couple little portraits, I'm thinking. Victorian shell, breaking it down for me, please. Also, hi. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing? So basically, this is the shell that we were given. Sisette is just a friend of ours over here on Twitch. As you can see above, that is her username if you want to go and drop her a follow. But she put out this build challenge. Basically, this was the shell, and we've turned it into this using life and death as an inspiration. So we've got some balconies over here. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much for the raid! What the heck? Firelord Azula, what the heck? Thank you so much for the raid. Hold on. There you go. If you are in here in my chat, please go give Firelord Azula a follow. Thank you so much for the raid. I so appreciate it. Fire Nation raid. That's so fun. There's no war embossing, say. I don't know what you're talking about. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, I love your emotes. Those are awesome. Okay, let me give some thank yous. Firelord Azula, thank you for your first time chat. Cozy Catloaf, thank you as well. Black Rose Pixie, welcome, welcome. Yes, I am working on Sisette's shell. I've seen you around, so thanks so much for coming on in. I was just explaining to our other friend here how shells work. So this is what we have so far. Obviously, like over here is the before. And the idea is that we just go through and make a floor plan and start furnishing it. So what I did is I made the living room here, the entryway, a hallway, a dining room, and a kitchen all on the first floor. And then the second floor is where the bedrooms are. So we have a tiny little nursery, a primary bedroom, 2 little bathrooms, and this guest room where it's more of like a storage room right now. We're about like, I'd say we're like 70% done, maybe 80% done right now. And I can give you like a tiny little tour, but in terms of how I do it, I don't really know how to explain that. I just kind of furnish with whatever makes me happy. So we've used a lot of the broken sort of stuff. So here we go. We've got, I haven't done the roof yet, so that's why it's all plain. We've got some like dilapidated old furniture and stuff. We come down here and, oops, sorry, if you turn the corner, we can go into this little hallway. This is looking so cute. Thank you so much. So then we have our like little living room here with all these like lovely little details and, you know, cracks in the walls and whatnot. We made a custom bookshelf here. So what I did is I used the Realm of Magic bookcases on the sides. These are Book Nook bookshelves, and then I have like a base game shelf up top to like bring it all together. And then this is like a vampire's, what's it called? Fireplace. And then if we go back over here, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Then we have, this is our little dining room. It's pretty plain. And the pig, yeah. I tried to use a lot of base game stuff as well. I know Sisette doesn't have any restrictions on packs, but I don't know. I'm going to try to make it as accessible as possible if I upload it to the gallery. And then this is our kitchen. So we have this lovely green kitchen using a lot from the, what's it called, vampires and cottage living and things like that. We tried to make it actually look Victorian, as if there's no modern tech whatsoever. So we have like an old ice box. Outside we're gonna have like some laundry. I haven't done it yet, but I have some plans for out there. And then if we go upstairs, hold on, let me go back around to our little, and this goes out to the patio over here, by the way. So we're gonna go upstairs. Whee! Love the vibe in the kitchen. Thank you. So this is our hallway. I haven't done any of the decorations yet. I've just done some like minor stuff, but I think it's kind of fun. And then we have, this is the, oh geez, not the glitch. This is the primary bedroom here. So we have the Realm of Magic canopy bed, which I think is gorgeous. And then we have a tiny little dresser thing, but we also have a beautiful vanity and a place to do some cross stitching. So you can imagine like sitting here and like rocking the rocking chair, making some embroidery or whatever. Beautiful. And then they have access to their own balcony as well up there. Narrow steps are very Victorian. Yes, exactly. This is going to be a little bathroom. This is the nursery. So we have like the stuff from the Storybook Nursery kit, which I think are obviously perfect. Like they're very Victorian. Also, I haven't finished this room yet either, as you can tell. And then I just did this room, which I love. I think it's so cool. Again, I haven't done the ceiling, but we have like all these old items. I even used Spooky Day stuff to make it look like it's, you know, someone put the cloth over it for safekeeping and stuff. And then we have this like burnt portrait here. That's kind of fun. And then over here is going to be another bathroom. So we have, the things we have yet to do are the bathrooms and the outside, and then just some finishing touches. So yeah, it's going really well. Also, I forgot to say that if you need to raid and run, please feel free to. Thank you so much for coming on in. I really, really appreciate it. Appreciate you sharing your community here. If you want to tell me about what you did in your stream today, please do let me know. I love hearing about what you did. Were you playing The Sims? Were you playing something else? But if you need to go, and if anyone who came with the raid also needs to go, I completely understand. Take care of yourselves. Self-care. Simper, thank you so much for coming on in. Thank you for your raid message. I appreciate it. But yeah, so drink some water, you know, rest and rejuvenate after your stream. And we shall continue. Okay, so in this hallway, we were wanting to add a little bit of decoration. Obviously, I haven't done like the lights or anything in here yet either. So for paintings and posters in here, I kind of want to use some of the base game stuff that I haven't had a chance to yet, because base game is surprisingly good for old sort of Victorian looking artwork for some reason. We also have this cottage living one, which I like too, but I'll put a pin in that for later. Let me just go to base game right now actually and have a little nosy. So we have like these kind of portraits, which I think take up space really nicely. That base swatch is one of my faves. Obviously they added a bunch of new swatches with like modern Sims, which is gorgeous. But for the purposes of this, I think it's nice to use the old-timey looking stuff. And what else do we have? We also have these old landscapes. This painting is gorgeous. We don't really have room for it though. And I think sizing it down usually loses something. You have to head out, but you'll be lurking while you get ready. Well, thank you so much for the lurk, and thank you so much for the raid again. Yeah, whenever you need to head out, don't even worry about it. So downstairs we used, what did we use? We used like one of these ladies or something. I could potentially use this again. I wish this had like a darker frame that wasn't just straight black. Like I want it to be like a dark brown or something, but that's okay. That's okay, it do be like that. We just use this one. Maybe we do the chicken? No. No, we won't do the chicken. This one is a good one though. The little alpine one. Have a great stream. Thank you. Oh, is that your emotes? Oh, that's so cute. I love your emotes. They're adorable. Whoops, didn't mean to place it there. We'll put this one like right here. Okay, and then what else can we use? We didn't use this one earlier. We could use this one. I think I liked this swatch of it the best. I wish it wasn't just gold, black, and white though. Again, I really like wood tones when it comes to these kind of older homes. Just a preference of mine. Oh, the spooky ones. We could use the spooky paintings because they do like weird rotating things. Running out of room a little bit. Maybe I'll just put him here. Guess we'll go with that one. That one's good. We could also do, oh wait, no, I like the one of the both of them. Actually. That's good. What else? The Guidry ones are also good. They're also a little bit haunted, which is a bit of fun. Maybe this one would go really well in this room because it's got that like red tone to it. I don't think we have the room for it anymore, but we might be able to scooch it into here because we don't have like a whole lot of paintings. Maybe I can put it here and then move this guy over a little bit. Like so. Yeah, that's fun. Slay. Okay. The hallway maybe just needs now a rug of some kind and some lighting, and then we should be done. So let me grab the wall sconce candelabra things. We'll put a couple of those around, and that should probably be good for lighting. Maybe I'll put one more over here. I'll just get rid of this guy. If you can't see it very well, I mean, you can see it on your screen okay, but it's... I just got another suggestion on... What is it? On Throne. LOL. Thank you for the suggestions on Throne. I appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna do... rugs. Let's get a rug out. I'm thinking we do the classic, you know, runner from... What's it called? What is this? Vampires. I love the color options that we have on this one. They're so, like, cute. I particularly like this, like, bluish gold one. It's one of my faves. It just adds a little bit of something. I might even just put it all the way... Yeah, I might put it all the way down. I like doing this. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so I have, this is like not a rug, but it's like some kind of item that is like a hole in the ground here. If you put a rug over it, it disappears. That's so curious. Okay, well, anyway. We'll have to layer these in the sort of correct way here. It's hard to do that sometimes. Should I? Let's Suppose I can do it like that. Yeah, that looks good. That's really interesting. I like that feature. It's a bit of fun. Okay. So the hallway is now complete, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and do some bathrooms. I think the bathrooms are going to be the easiest part because, I don't know, they're simple. I'm not crazy good at doing bathrooms, but that's okay. We could do either this one or our vampires one, which is for some reason not showing up. Oh no, here it is. I think the vampires one fits the vibe a little bit better because we can just grab this sort of like dark goldish. Oh, the brown. That just looks like the curtains are really old, hey? I like that. Let's do that. A sim could still theoretically live here. It's just that I don't know if he would want to. It's very gross. I might actually, you know what would be a fun like way to incorporate this into gameplay is by pretending that you have to like fix it to live here, like a renovation almost. That'd be fun. I've always wanted to do that kind of gameplay. Where should I put the sink? I guess I'll put the sink on this side. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze in here, but I wanted all the doors to match, so that is the sacrifices we make in here. I don't mind using all this stuff from the same pack here, because I think the vampire stuff just goes together really nicely. No point in breaking it up for no reason. Can also get some kind of old mirror. I'd love to get a cracked mirror, but there's not very many that still look like old-ish, if that makes sense. I think this one could be okay, actually. It's kind of in the way of this thing, though. Just a bit annoying. I don't know if I want the vampires one here. Also, yeah, sorry, you can't really see anything. This one from Lovestruck. Can I come on this side? Interesting. Why is the sink in the way? Hold on, did I do that myself? Did I mess that up? I guess I can pull it away from the wall just a little bit. The life and death mirror works pretty well in here. It actually matches really nicely too. Maybe I'll just use that then. Guess we can do that over on this side. Ooh, I like that one. It's more like a burnt kind of gold. No, not that one. This one, right? Yeah. Cool. I'll do the details in a second, but I just want to get the main pieces up here. So maybe I'll put the toilet here this time. And then because this is a bigger bathroom, what I'm thinking is we have counters along this side. What kind of counters is the question? Maybe just these ones. I don't use these very often. And then we can do sort of like a Jack and Jill sink. That'd be kind of fun. I think these ones come with like a gold faucet. They do. Gorgina. Okay. Now we can get into some accents. Obviously, I haven't done the walls yet, but I'm thinking I just do like a tiny tile or something. Let's see. Oh, the hand towel on the wall should definitely be this one from Growing Together. I love this item. It's so cute. Oh, look at that. It matches too. That's adorable. Let's go get that on the other side as well then. I usually find bathrooms quite boring to do. But, you know, every so often when you get like a fun little stylized one, it's a bit nicer. I think up against this wall, sorry, it's hard to see. We shall do the wall towel type thing. Actually, did vampires come with one? Let me check. Oh no, it just came with this thing. That's too bad. Alright, never mind. We'll get one from the base game then. Like this thing. I hate this. I hate that it's like nautical themed, but we're kind of stuck with that one. We can just get like a brown towel there. Do the same thing on this side somewhere. Probably under the sink is good, or under the window, not sink. Can get a bath mat out here as well. What kind of bath mat shall we use? I like this one. Nice and plain. Same thing over here. Okay, let's choose some wallpaper because I'm like, I've lost my wallpaper ideas, but we'll get it back. Okay, tile. We can do like a tiny tile. We did this one in the kitchen, which to be fair does match pretty well and is basically accurate in terms of historical accuracy. This one would be perfect if it just had like a regular black and white well, actually, that's kind of cool. It's a little bit too Art Deco, but if you just, you know, if you pretend, then it's fine. Yeah, it's a bummer. I kind of wish we had this thing, but well, this one's not bad. Hold on. Do we have a black and white? We don't. Okay. Ugh. Dang. What about this one? That one's not bad. The top of that is pretty plain, but I don't mind that. Because we can add in a bunch of the cracks and stuff anyways. Fill out a bit of space. Also, we'll need like, you know, curtains and whatnot, so I'm not so worried about it, to be honest. Put like this here. That there. Probably some like water damage as well. I think we already got water damage on this wall. Yeah, we did. Okay. This one deserves a bit of water damage as well. Sorry, it's hard to see in here. I'm just kind of placing things randomly. We get like a lighter color for behind here. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so then we just need some lighting for in here. Do. Maybe we just do this kind of thing. Is this like in your face? Could be. It's certainly very bright. Would your head hit that? I could size this down though. Yeah, that's kind of cute. And then we have a bit more consistency around the house. All right, time to pick out some curtains. Maybe we just get some of these guys for these like small windows. Oops. Like that. I mean, this could work for this window as well, I suppose. This one, I guess, doesn't really need one, but we'll put this anyway. And then, oh God, what did I just do? Not that, no. No, stop it. I'm not a small business. This is not my prerogative today. Pull this all out a little bit. Yeah, it's just gonna kind of bleed through, but you won't really be able to notice that unless you're looking for it. That works. Okay. All right, bathrooms done. Other final details. Let's do the roofing. Oh geez. What kind of roof should we get? Maybe we do the classic horse ranch stuff that actually does look like some kind of rafters. Because it's kind of old and ugly. Oh, this one looks moldy too. Oh, that's perfect. Oh yeah, we're doing that. So we're doing this for the interior, and then for the exterior, I guess we'll just have to see. I'm not really sure what to do outside. I guess we could do like stone. Actually, does it make sense to have the wood outside too? It might. I don't know. Why does it do this sometimes? Why don't you like working? I kind of like it here. I feel like that makes sense. Especially on these little sections where I have like wood trims. I'm gonna go with yes, because then what we can do for the flooring is have a wooden deck, even if it doesn't really make any sense. Because why not? I'll search by horse ranch and then maybe we can get a matching thing. There we go. Ooh, and this one's grungy. Oh my god, that's perfect. Sorry, I want floor tile, thank you. Yes, I love this. Okay. Sorry, I can't really see here. I'm trying to rotate this. Beautiful. Put that up there. Actually, these two, I think maybe I'll keep a stone. So I'll go back over here to like stone and see if we find anything from, well, there's this stuff from, words are escaping me. Vampires. There's also the castle estate stone. Did we get a brick with life and death? I feel like we didn't. That was the missed opportunity that I think I remember. Hold on, before I put my foot in my mouth. Yeah, the only wood, or the only flooring we got at all was this parquet flooring, which is beautiful. But we have so much stone and brick in the pack that it's kind of confusing, like why they didn't, you know, I don't know. Didn't have some more options for that. Like they have these stairs with this beautiful stone texture and then they just don't have anything to match it up here. Makes it a little bit difficult to, you know, do things. Like how am I supposed to find a matching swatch to this? Even the vampires one doesn't really match. It's a little bit too irregular. Maybe this one? Actually, that one's pretty good. Let's put out that out the back as well. Okay, front porch time. So, what shall we do? Let's do like an outdoor furniture moment, maybe. I'm thinking we do like a stone bench or two. Maybe we'll have like one underneath this windowsill. We can have these all around as well. I'll put one here and here. That's cute. I redid Vlad's house recently, and I forget what I did for that one, but I feel like I did a lot of decorating outside. Like I had a lot of excess stuff. Oh, right, this is my life and death house. What did I do for this? I can't tell. I think I had like a telescope and stuff. I don't know. I was playing a lot with platforms. Where is Vlad's new house? It's like down here somewhere. Here it is. Vlad's new house. And it was just using vampires. Apparently the get together one. What did I use? Oh, I accidentally used a stone somewhere for some reason. Somehow. I don't know how, but anyways. Anyways, so that's what I did. What did we have on these balconies? Can I get some inspiration? Oh, I did like chess and stuff out there. Actually, skill building is probably a good idea because we haven't really done that yet. So let me save the game and then I'll add some skill building items. This area is so cute. Maybe we do have... I think we have the stone on the first floor, and then what we do is the second floor can have the wood because it makes a bit more sense. But otherwise, yeah, this just makes more sense to me, I think. Maybe it's not as visually dynamic, but it is what it is. Okay, activities and skills. Let's go. We'll get an easel out here for sure. Where is... Are these all the ones of these that we have? Guess so. Okay, we'll get this little guy maybe down at the end here. And then a telescope, probably not. Maybe, oh, maybe this old-timey one though. That can go on this balcony out the back here. It's not gonna work because it has a roof over it, but just ignore that. I don't know why it's not usable. It's really stupid. In my humble opinion, I think we should be able to use them on balconies, but anyways, okay. Creative. We don't need to use this easel. Oh, maybe we do a bonsai tree out here. That could be fun to do in between these two. Yeah, that's nice. That lighter wood is kind of nice. Are there other easels that we can use? I love this gemology table. I feel like, should we find a place for this? Because we don't have room for it, really, but it'd be very useful to have somewhere. I don't know, it doesn't really make sense to just shove it down. I guess we can throw it in here, maybe. Like, put the chairs here, maybe, and like this. I mean, that's kind of cool. Sorry, I know the camera's being a little bit funny. I don't really know why. And we can make this some kind of fun color. Which one matches? I guess just that one. I think that's cool. I don't think you need a chair for that though. Your sim just walks up to it, I believe. Woodworking table, probably not. I'm trying to find the right kind of easel. Maybe this one? Put that like here maybe? Maybe we put this one upstairs. Yeah. We just spread this stuff out because we don't have all the room in the world here. A piano would have been really nice. I just don't think we're destined to find the room for it. It's either with the organ. Oh, I wish we had a cellar. That'd be so good. But I'm not allowed to add anything. Oh, we could add a bar though. That could be good. We have been using some of the Realm of Magic stuff. What is the swatch? We use like the light swatch of this one. I'm thinking we do this on the balcony. And then we have like a little seating area for it or something. Yeah, maybe there is good. What swatch looks best is the question. Maybe that one. Okay, that's cutie. What else? Recreation activities. I guess I can just have like a table. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Before I go back, I want to use that dining table from spooky stuff, and maybe some chairs that also look like that. Ideally it would look like an outdoor chair, but if we can just have it covered, that'd be so fun. Did it come with one? Oh wait, I don't think it did. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Really? Okay, never mind. I'll just find something generic then. Maybe one of these guys. We gotta do something matching to the chess table as well. Maybe this one. Yeah, that's fun. Those feel like they match. Cool beans. Okay. We can also have... Oh, a candle on this would be good. Let's get like one tiny little candle. Like this one, or... What else do we have for candles, actually? You could do like a lantern, I suppose. Oh, this kind of lantern's really cute. Oh, this one that's like melting over an old bottle is really cute too. I wish it was a bit higher quality though. I don't think those make a whole lot of sense. Shoot. Oh, that one's really pretty. Not very Victorian though. Maybe we just go with this kind of lamp. We have one of those in the bedroom right now already. This works. Okay. Is there a way we can add a door here? Maybe I just delete this and then we can move this thing down. And then have this like here maybe? Can we scooch one of these doors here? Oh, we can. Ooh. Put that like right here-ish. Let me move that guy back here. Okay, I like that. I do like that. Okay, slay. And now you can sort of get out here a little bit easier, and then you don't have to go through the primary bedroom, but they just have like nice, easy access to it as well. Okay, back to activities and skills, because I was there for a while and I didn't finish it. Recreation. I guess we can get this journal, sorry, on the vanity here. Where did that go? Oh, here it is. That's super cool. A decoration box is practical, but kind of silly. Oh, this thing is cool. The music box. We gotta put the music box somewhere. I'll put it here. That's the life and... I think that's an early access life and... Not early access. Early purchase item, but it's okay. It's okay. What other things can we do outside that don't feel unreasonable to add? I mean, this might be okay. Maybe we can just do some plants along here. Ooh, hanging baskets would be good. Where are all of our outdoor plants is the thing. I'd like to get some of these kind of items because they're so like, they're not ugly, but they're kind of perfect for this. Look at that color too. That's perfect. Okay, we'll do one maybe at each column. And I can move these to be here. Yeah. That's cool. Aces, welcome on in. Thank you for sewing your daily button. Should these be a different color? Oh my god, this changes a lot. Oh, I like that one. What else do they have? Oh wow, this changes drastically. I'm doing well. How was the rest of your birthday yesterday? How was it? I was so glad to be able to catch some of your stream yesterday. Hope you had a lovely time. It was good. Lovely. Oh, I didn't mean to make these the exact same. Hold on. I'll make this one the plain one, and then this one can be that one. Sure. Yeah, of course. It was... I meant it. I'm glad you received so many nice messages, though, for your birthday. Okay, so we have like a bonsai tree as like an activity to do here. I think that looks fine. Upstairs, I don't think it makes sense to have these kind of flowers upstairs. I'll still put one like here though. I think that would make, oh Jesus, sorry. I think that makes sense. Also, we have an ad coming up shortly. I'll just be taking a 3-minute break during that time, and then I'll be back to continue on. All right, this bench looks decent there. If we get some more stuff from Romantic Garden, I think we'll have some more matching swatches. Like this thing, why are you considered a sculpture? This is clearly a plant. But this has those like more dirty swatches. Well, it would have been nice to know earlier, but whatever. What else does it have, actually? That time. All right, you should be back from ads now. Thank you so much for sitting through those. I do appreciate it. Okay, so I'm back and I found this wall fountain thing. I think this would be helpful somewhere. I don't really know where though, because right now we don't really have a garden and we don't really have the space for a garden either. What I think I'll do is put it here and then tool mod it down. So we're gonna do elevate and maybe, I don't know, -1. Okay. -2? Just kidding. 1. It is in the foundation now, but can I like put it on the wall here? Oh, I can. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on. That's perfect. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Tool Mod. Okay, so I think what I'll have right here is like some plants. Also, I'm thinking of changing the foundation just because it's, I don't know, it looks too pristine and perfect, and I want it to be a little bit more gross. Like, do we have one that's a bit more nasty in here? Oh, we do. We do indeed. Where, hold on. I can't tell which one I like better. I think this one matches the rest of the house better, maybe? I don't know, it's hard to say. I don't love the like line, like this separation thing, but I do like the gradient here where it looks like, you know, a bit older. Kind of slay. Also, I'm gonna fix this, so don't worry. But speaking of, are there stairs that are also a bit more nasty? No? Okay. Well, that's a shame. Is there another stone step that looks a little bit better? No. We really need more stairs in this game. Like, it's sad. What about you? Can I get, like, nasty stairs here? Oh. Those aren't bad. They're not great, though. I guess I can get these stones on the side. Suppose it's these ones now. Wait, what version of this is this? Hold on. Oh. Oh, should I be going for... Oh, I totally forgot about this. Hold on. Hold the phone. I was supposed to be using this stuff everywhere. Whoops. That'll make it look a little bit more old. Do you do that in here? Okay. But yeah, the difference already is like really noticeable. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Okay, and then what I did around the front here, because I was annoyed with this brick placement, is that I went in with this one just for these stones here. Just so it looked a bit more like even. Even that's really frustrating to me though. Like, why have you done that? Why? Why would you do this? Can I like change it? No, I can't. Okay. Why would I be able to change it? Why would I? All right. Anyways, that makes more sense to me, I think, though, and it looks a bit more run down. I guess, are there spandrels that are different too, maybe? Oh my gosh, there are. Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do that. What happened here? Wait a minute. What is this? What is this? Do I need to delete this? Oh my god. Hold on. Why did it do that? That's weird. Alright, don't mind that. This, I like though. This is looking better. Oh, it did the same thing down here too. Oh, I'm glad I looked at this then, because that looks so dumb. That's because I changed the height of things, I think. Accidentally. Oh no, the columns are going to be wrong too. God damn it. Yeah. Yep, alright. Let's go around. That's fine. Finishing touches are important. It's got to look nice. And by nice, I mean ugly and old. There we go. Nearly there. And upstairs as well. The good thing is the fences are a little bit easier to change. Fences and spandrels. Where is this fence, though? Does that even look different, though? Hold on. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, I forgot to put stairs off of that back balcony. Whoops. Sorry. Okay, let me look at all this now. Is this all good? I think so. It is. Okay. Where am I gonna put stairs? I guess they're supposed to be on the side. All right. We're gonna put this over here. And then, oops. Let's copy over our stairs. That didn't get rid of anything, did it? Yes, perfect. Okay. This stuff I just wanted like generally around here, so I'm not too worried about it. I hate the way that stairs do that. It's very annoying. They've got a problem with the foundation. It causes this weird little chunky thing. Oh well. Let's get some railing. Do we have a matching railing is the question. We do! Oh my god. It's a miracle. Okay. Do that over here too then. Okay, this is looking pretty good. We do need something on the top here. I'm thinking we have just some of this stuff maybe. I don't really know what else goes on the top of these kind of roofs. Are we allowed to add this up here? No? Okay. That's okay. Can we add some holes to the roof? Oh no. Because I angled it, it's not wanting to do it properly. It sort of does it. It's not super good though. Can I put it over here maybe? Really? Huh. I didn't think it would cause this much issue. I guess these ones are like way too big. I guess I can just do a couple of these little small ones then. I can't go up high at all, hey? Yeah, I wish they looked a bit different though, because they look vastly... Hold on, is that floating? Yes it is, never mind. We'll just do the two then. No problemo. I don't want to overdo it. Alright, landscaping, and more things. We need to put a couple of plants up here, maybe? How do we make this look nice and overgrown? Obviously we're going to put these everywhere, but shall we get something that's sort of hanging off this fence here? Because I feel like that would look kind of cool. Oh, the wisteria. I do like this. Doesn't really want to cooperate, but you just have to force it a little bit. It's so close. There, boom. You can do the same thing on this side if we just gently force it to go where we want. Ah! Dang it. Okay, hold on. Like that? That works. That works for me. Oh, that looks super cool. Okay, because then we can have this stuff crawling up the side here. Vertically. I can raise this up using the 9 key. Does it make sense? Yes and no. I'm not worried about it though. The point is that it looks cool. And then we can do like one more. Like this way. Oh, yeah, that looks super cool. We can have some of this stuff all along the bottom here. Ooh, I love, love, love this cottage living vine stuff. Super cool. There's a lot of this stuff in debug as well. If you don't have cottage living, there's like other different types of this stuff. Hello. There we go. These things are going to be really good all the way along here. Okay, hold on. Why are you jumping up now? How curious. Why does it not do that over there? Alright, well, we can use the smaller ones maybe. Interesting. It doesn't want to cooperate now. That's okay. We also have the living ones that we can do. This one also doesn't want to cooperate? Alright, we're elevating this one. Negative 1.5. Okay. Negative 0.5. Really? Negative 0.5. Okay, there. And that's what I call cooperation by force. In The Sims. Nowhere else is that acceptable. That looks nice. And then of course lots along this side. Oh my goodness. I mean, that looks fine too, but I don't want it there. So we will elevate this -2 because that was the right height before. Oh, I guess it was -2.5. Okay. Oh. Let me in. I made the IGGY. Let me get this one. Okay, elevate -2.5. Hello? You know what? I just don't understand tool mod. I'm gonna pretend. I'm just gonna... Who knows what's going on in there. But I appreciate it nonetheless. If you want to get it, Twisted Mexi. Twisted Mexi has amazing, amazing mods. I don't use anything else. Oh, this looks cool. I wish there was a color version of it where it was like more dead though. I'd rather have like dead vines hanging down. That's okay though. Like this looks so cool to me. Yes. Gonna grab a couple more of these. These do have different colors, but the other colors are really like, they're kind of a lot. Like this is the red one and it's like very red. I think the green one just is the most reasonable. See, why is it working here? Oh, I don't know. I don't know why it liked it earlier. It was very chill. Okay, that side looks pretty all right. We just need some more stuff out the front, so maybe I'll place this. Hello? Here? And then, oh geez, hold on. Elevate that, -2. That'll do. A couple more things on this side. We can also cover this all with like bushes and other planty type things, so I'm not really too worried about. Not too worried about it. Can use some of these ones. I mean, these ones are a little bit too alive, but whatever. Couple more up here. That's tasteful. Okay, now time to get into some planting. So if we go into shrubs, we might be able to get some dead looking things if we go into live edit. Hold on, sorry, it's over here. So you go to objects by function, you just click live edit there, and then I sort by this like this stuff. You can also sort by pack, so I think I'll sort by, where is it, vampires here, because they have some really good dead shrubs and stuff. Like this thing is so good. I'm gonna put that right there. These fit super, super well. I'm gonna put a couple of these all over the place. This one's gonna be really good for right here, if it'll let me. That might be showing up inside the house, so I might have to move it, but I'm really not too worried about it. We can tool mod it. Actually, this one might be a little bit big for this area. Maybe I'll grab this one. We can also use these good ferns. I love these guys. Oh my gosh. And these creeping thingies. They're so cool. Let me actually use the Sims 3 camera just to like rotate some of these around. I love the way these look. This is a good way to create a border for your landscaping, is to use something like these. There are also ones like this in the base game. Oh, should have done that earlier. Look at all these options. Sims 4 camera back. Okay, so we have this bush here, which I love. I'm gonna put that out front here, like so. You can use this littler one, maybe. This one can probably be sized down a little bit. Still good. I also love these tiny low-lying flowers, and they're quite cute. I suppose we could also do cottage living, maybe. That's usually a good one. Oh, life and death, actually. The life and death, like shrubs and stuff. Oh my god. Yes, this thing. I love the way that this thing looks like the base of this plant. So it's like perfect for going right inside of it. That right there. And then we have these like dead shrubs here, like this one. Oh my gosh, that's perfect, perfect. Very similar vibes to the stuff we already have going. We also have some nicer plants. Oh yes, this one. Scooch that up against here. I guess we could have like a small bush along here or something. I don't know. Some grass is always nice to fill up some space if we can find some. That looks nice. Ooh, I like these bushes. That's good. I just like dead things, to be honest. Part of my nature. Honestly, I think my biggest piece of advice when it comes to landscaping is always just less is more. Like, it doesn't have to be that interesting or detailed. You can just have like a couple of different plants, and you just use the same ones just a couple of different times. Like all along here, we can just have some of this like dead grass or something, if we can find that version. That's usually in the base game, so let me sort by that. Where is our dead grass? It's like this stuff. This stuff looks a bit more dead. What else? What do we have? It'd be easier in like wintertime, but Edie's what is. Oh, here we go. This is the one. Doesn't really fit right close, but you can just kind of scooch it like here. Do the same thing down here. Sorry, I don't know why the grid is on. Okay, Then we can have like this one here. And here again. There we go. Then this one from Life and Death, we can just swing back over here. Maybe size it down a little bit. Shove it into the foundation. Again, doesn't really have to, you know, make a whole lot of sense. Okay, let's get some more of these dry sad bushes, not this one. Dry rose bush is good. That looks good. Because then we will mask a lot of this with terrain paint anyways. Maybe I'll put this one over here instead of this thing. Of course, it's not going to work if it jumps up, but we can always tool mod it down. So for this one, I'm going to elevate it -2, I guess, just see what happens. And then I'll move it like right here. Like, does it go into the wall? Yes, but also we don't have a basement, so we're not going to see it anyways. And I think that looks pretty good. And then we can just shove this all over a little bit. And now we have some stuff that sort of makes sense. So this thing I'd like to have also be on the wall down here. So I'm going to elevate it -2, see what happens. That's actually pretty good. Okay. Now what color are you going to be? Probably like this one. So a bit of like gardening supplies down here. I might even do like a flower arranging table or something. Let's see. Does that look cute down here? Do we have room for it? Probably not. Kind of not really. We're at the very edge of the lot here. I don't think Sims will be able to use that. Maybe we move this thing. This can be out front, maybe. I'll put it here. I'll tool mod it down in a second. Because if we have the flower arranging table right here, move this little bush out. I just feel like that adds a little something. A little something to do. And then over here, we need to get our laundry day stuff. So let me find that pack real quick. I love laundry day, by the way. I feel like it's such a good... It was my second pack, I think, I ever bought. Love it. I use their rugs literally all the time. I use, like... I don't know. Do I use the laundry system? Not always, but it's very helpful. Okay, I'm gonna put the wash bucket right here. A little red thing. Get another washboard on the wall over here, as well as maybe like, I don't know, this kind of thing. Well, but this bucket doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. What are you? I guess the ironing board would make more sense inside, so I suppose I'll leave that. I should get a place to hang the stuff dry though, so let me do that real quick. Hopefully this still works. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. I'm sure that everything works there. It's totally fine. Okay. So we have a way to wash things. What else do we need out here? I feel like we just need a bucket. We need the bucket from what are you called? Cottage living. That is exactly what we needed right there. So we got a bit of a laundry space. I'm gonna pretend I'm leaning this against the wall actually. I feel like that's good. And what else? I suppose that's pretty good. We just need to do terrain paint. Oh, I need to move this down. You know, this is being a little bit irritating. There we go. Ah. No. Right here. Beautiful. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Maybe I just get one of these little bushes out the front here as well. Size down. Okay, slay. So we have a lot of things that we can actually do here. We have a lot of skill building items. I think it's pretty well fleshed out. We've also got a lot of like cracks and whatnot. I think I forgot to add some kind of painting in here. I wanted to add like one other thing, maybe like this guy or something. Or this. Yeah, that's good. That's cute. I just wanted something else in here because it was a little bit plain. I mean, it's a bit hard to furnish a baby's room when there's, you know, I don't know, there's not much to babies in this game. But it is what it is. What else can we add in here? Maybe just another one of these things. Get the classic Jerry. I don't know who started calling this guy Jerry, by the way. I think it was... It might have been James Turner. I actually don't know. But we have the dad here, maybe, and then we have, like, mom and baby or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's just for fun. Oh, we forgot to put something on this balcony. Oh. Well, there you go. We need to do something there. I'm thinking a bench, for sure. Probably this one from... Where'd it go? Ooh, there's one from Life and Death. Is there a mucky one? No. There is a mucky one from the Rose Garden. What is it called? Rose Gardens. Nice decorative gardens. I don't know. This one. Romantic Garden, that's what it is. Perhaps here. What can we do out here? What can a child do out here? What do children need? Where's the kids section? Oh, here it is. It's behind my head. All right, what do children need? Let's go. So we've got a lot of decorations here. Let's go down to like what they need to like live. We could do monkey bars. We don't have the room though, so the kid's not getting that. Jungle gym, no. A little art table could be kind of cute. I don't know if there's one that looks old enough, is the thing. Science table is kind of fun. Do we have a toy box? I don't think we do yet. Maybe we could do a little toy box out here. Kind of fun. We'd make this like super weathered looking. What's one that's like really weathered down? What's my favorite swatch of this though? These ones are way too clean. Okay, what? Maybe just that one. With the cute little horsies. Okay, and then what else do we need? Maybe one of these infant mat things. I mean, that's kind of silly, I don't know. We don't really have room for this. I guess infants don't get rights. That's okay. This is like furniture. We have a changing table. We have the thing, this thing. Yeah, I guess I don't really need anything else. A potty eventually is going to be important, but probably not for now. Oh, let's get this like grody one actually. Can put it like under the sink here. I know, let's put it in this bigger bathroom. We have more room over here anyway. It's a bit silly, but like whatever. Oops. Yeah, that's good. A high chair is maybe another option too. I mean, obviously we don't want to put that downstairs, but I do think a high chair probably makes sense. Maybe this one? That one's okay. Yeah, let's use this one downstairs. I'll just shove it in the kitchen because I feel like back then parents didn't like have their kids with them at all times. Oh, well, maybe. No, you know what? Kids don't deserve rights. That's fine. In The Sims, by the way, don't clip that out of context. Decorations we have plenty of, I think. Okay, I think that's enough. We have like a little something out there. There's enough on that top balcony. There's enough on this bottom balcony now. We got a plant and a bench here. Did I do all the ceilings? I think I did. Let me see. Okay, so over here has it. This room, for some reason, doesn't have a ceiling. So let's do that now. Can I, like, copy this one? Yes, perfect. Okay. Then downstairs we have this stuff. Okay, this has all been done. Now, I guess we can just go through quickly with terrain paint, and then we'll do a final tour. So, for the terrain stuff, probably just, like, a really dark, sort of mud-ish color. Like this one. Pretty classic. I'll go around and like soften it up as well. But for now, I just want to make sure it's at least everywhere. Okay, beautiful. That area might be a little bit of a different color later on down the line. Ooh, yeah, this edge is going to be really annoying to do, isn't it? Alright, and we go with the eraser tool. I'll just make this really small and kind of like soften it up. Oh, this is rough. Just ever so slightly along here. Just so we don't have this like harsh line because we did go sort of past the edge of the lot with a lot of this stuff. Okay, and then around here. This stuff is sort of covered, but like this area isn't. Sorry. There we go. This area I think I just want to do a little bit differently. I'm gonna erase most of it. Same thing with this stuff. Just kind of go along here. Even dirt can look dead, you know? I think that's interesting. So, okay. So that first layer is done. Gosh, I should save the game. I haven't saved in a second. We're in the home stretch. We're almost done. Okay. This has been really fun. Really challenging though, but really good. Okay, for this part, I guess we can just have like a little stone pathway. Also, this should be, just make this clear. That's fine. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll have a little bit of dirt around the outside. I think you won the challenge with this. Well, I appreciate that. I don't think there's really any like winners or losers. I think it's just kind of a fun community thing. So like on May 10th, well, these are due May 10th, but we'll I'm not sure when she's touring all of the builds, but I think what'll be really fun is seeing how everyone interpreted it differently and like did different stuff with it, because yeah, I don't know. I feel like everyone's going to do a really good job. I'm just excited to see how everyone did it. That's the beauty of these kind of like build challenges, is that there's not really any rules. Also, honestly, I would never have been able to come up with this floor plan. So the fact that, oh, thank you for selling your third daily button, by the way. The fact that Sisette like built this shell, I don't know how to make Victorian homes. So like this is beyond my typical capabilities anyway. But now I have a better idea of how it might be like laid out. And so I feel like more confident making this on my own in the future as well. But yeah, I think it turned out really, really well. Let's do a quick tour because I think that's all the terrain paint we're going to do now. So we'll start down here. Maybe I'll take a screenshot of that. Looks nice. So you come up the front right here. This is an abandoned building. So you're gonna walk in through these beautiful old doors from Life and Death. Most of this is like Life and Death and vampires, for example. So this is our little entryway here. I think I missed on this entryway and hallway some of those details to make it old and sort of gross. So I might go back and fix that a little bit. But anyways, so this is our little entryway. Then you come into the hallway here with this nice archway. You got these plates on the walls. Lots of cute little details there. Then we have our custom little sitting room, which has like a good amount of detail, but not too much that it's overwhelming. I think that's fun. And then we go back here into the dining room. I think it looks really nice with that finished ceiling now as well. Sort of like a blue and green theme. We got that old sort of rug there. Then we have our lovely kitchen. I do love this ceiling in here too. I feel like the ceilings really do tie it all together. Couple of details here and there, pretty good. And then if we just scooch out the back, you can sort of see that this is where you do the laundry and hang it, as well as do some gardening kind of stuff. That's kind of neat. And then if we go back out to the hallway, we can go out to this balcony here, where there's a bit of chess and a bonsai tree and stuff, so you can see all your neighbors. And then we go upstairs, up a skinny hallway, up a skinny set of stairs, because that is very Victorian. We got a bit of a hole in the floor, but just don't worry about it. So if you start over here, this is the primary bedroom. I don't know why it's glitching like that. I hate it when it does that, but hello? There's a hole in the ceiling. I think that's a visual glitch. Don't worry about it. 9,999,742 out of 10. Just missing a big dragon. You know what? That's fair. I could put a dragon somewhere in this build. There's like a couple items that would work with that. Anyways, this is the rest of the primary bedroom. We got like a nice little vanity area and a place to do some crochet, and then access to the outdoors where you can paint, as well as, look at a telescope and go out to the bar and stuff. And then if you go through this little door, this is our tiny little baby nursery. It's very small, but, it does the trick. And the baby has their own tiny little baby balcony as well, which I think is super cute. And then if we go back out into this hallway to the right, we have a little bathroom, just a little hall bath with some nasty little details. Then we have this, this is a spare bedroom, and it's also used for storage now that the home has been abandoned. I feel like that room is really cool. And then we have the main bathroom, which is like a family bathroom here. Looks very cool. I love the little details. And then we also have access to the balcony out through there. So that is the whole build. Here's a top-down view. So this is how we did the roof. We did like a big square. And then if you go down, this is the top floor. So you see this like weird shaped hallway with the primary, the little infant's room, the 2 bathrooms and the spare, as well as this outdoor balcony. We've got the downstairs balcony with our dining room, kitchen, living, and our little hallways here, and our front and back porch. I think it's looking really, really good. I'm going to upload it. I'm just going to really quickly add a couple of more pieces of nastiness here and there, because I forgot completely to add any wear and tear to this part of the house, so don't mind me just quickly putting in some of this stuff. I love that these are so easy to just like add anywhere to a build, and that's why like vampires will still remain to be one of my favorite packs ever, just because it has so many cool details like this that make a home look so much more lived in. And I can grab like a vertical crack here and like another hole in the wall up there. Maybe just one other little tiny hole here. And then some on the walls here, like some water damage maybe. Okay, so that's it. We're gonna call, this is the Victorian Shell Challenge. I'm going to call it Snappy Victorian. I don't know. So let's, what does it look like in the evening? Oh, it kind of looks terrible in the evening. I'll save it. I'll upload it maybe after stream because I think I just want to do like one more little run through of it. But this is the whole thing all together. She's Beauty, she's Grace. Very, very happy with how this turned out from the outside. I think the landscaping is really fun. Even though it's simple, I just think it looks pretty cool. Let's take a couple of screenshots of that now. All right. So I wanted to thank you all for being here today. Thank you so much to Sisette for doing this, or like this shell challenge in general. Go over and make sure you give her a follow, and then keep your eye out for when she does the stream, looking at everyone's different entries into it. And then I think, I'm not sure how they're voting on winners, if there is going to be like a winner or anything like that, but it'd be really cool if you popped into her stream just to watch and support her. And if you want to have a look at all the other entries. So yeah, and also thank you so much again to Firelord Azula for the raid. I really appreciate it. And everyone who came in, did their daily buttons, and just chitty chatted with me. It was a very fun time today. So let's go find someone to raid ourselves. I'm thinking we go say hi. Let's go say hi to Cozy Lee. We haven't seen Cozy Lee in a little while. Or maybe Morthy. No, we'll go to Cozy Lee. Cozy Lee's playing The Sims 4. Oh, that's not how you spell it. I can't spell. Is that how you do that? Or is it a Z? There it is. Okay. So feel free to copy over our sub raid or our follower raid message, whichever one applies to you. We're going to go and paste it in Cozy Lee's chat. They're playing The Sims 4 right now. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing, but I'm sure it's going to be a great time. So please take care of yourselves, be kind to one another, and be kind to Cozy Lee if you're going to stay there. And I'll see you tomorrow for my next stream. I think I'm going to go back to The Sims 2. I guess we'll see what happens there. But until then, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye!